let's do a deep dive into Icon. Where did the idea for Icon come from?
Sure. So the background of the Icon project was actually born out of our enterprise business. So in around 2016, early 2016, we started digging our hands deep into the blockchain technology. We first hired about 5 engineers and research analysts to start looking into this blockchain technology. And back then, we were only into the enterprise blockchain. We started looking into Hyperledger and Ethereum and started learning about smart contracts. And within a few months, we got a lot of calls from our enterprise partners who wanted to learn more about this new technology called blockchain. So we've held seminars, and we were actually charging a lot of money to these banks, these financial institutions, to have some of their managers and their executives come in to our office, and we held seminars. I think it was about an 8-week seminar. We invited, for example, I remember SBI Ripple CEO. We flew him over from Japan to hold one of the seminars. So we had some great people come in to teach people about the blockchain technology. And that's how it kind of started. We started as just out of our own curiosity to learn about the blockchain technology. We started sharing our knowledge with our partners, which were primarily financial institutions. And then, some of these financial institutions wanted to work on some use cases. And we built a team with engineers, and we started building some, basic Python-based, technology that we started doing what we call POCs, or proof of concepts, with these institutions. And sooner or later, we decided, hey, let's focus a little bit more. Let's put more energy into building our own enterprise blockchain solution. So we were doing that for about 1 year. And as you can recall, like at the end of 2016, that's when cryptocurrency and the public blockchain projects started taking off. There were ICO movements. There's a lot of exciting things and exciting promises that were coming in around the public blockchain side. And we thought, hey, there are a lot of these public blockchain projects out there, but we've done so much more over the past 1 year, and we could actually take what we built, and we could actually also build a public blockchain project that could actually be, and we think we could do a lot better. And that could actually benefit some of our enterprise partners too, because we also got a lot of inbound requests asking about, companies that wanted to explore public blockchain projects in the future. So we thought, hey, we think this market, public blockchain, is going to be very interesting. We could raise some capital. We want to do an open source project, and let's use our technology that we've been building over the year. So that's how the Icon project kind of came to be. So I think.
Now, quick question there. So apologies to interrupt, because Icon was backed by a publicly traded company in Korea, right?
No, it wasn't a public traded company.
But it was a big company.
I was part of a company. Right. Yeah, so it was also a startup, but one of the larger startups. We raised a lot of capital, over $100 million, to do a fintech startup. We've acquired about 25 companies over about 2-year period in the fintech space, including a cryptocurrency exchange. So you're right, it was a sizable company.
What was the reasoning behind back then doing an ICO if it was already backed by a big company?
So this is a open source project, right? I mean, a public blockchain project is very different from a private company with private investors. Every single IP that we create for a public blockchain project is open source. We want to get it out there for the benefit of the community. So, and then all the institutions or companies or developers that are using the Icon public blockchain, they could use it for free. It's for their own benefit. So It is an open source project, and we wanted to get it out there for the benefit of the community. It should be owned by the community. So, it doesn't make sense for any private entity to monopolize or hold or have a control over a public blockchain project. That's the reason why we made sure that the Icon project had no affiliation or connection with any of the private companies that we had. So Daily Financial Group owned no tokens of Icon. We made sure there's no conflict of interest on that side, and we wanted to make sure that we did it very clean and we have a fresh new project from the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, so I've shared this story multiple times before. I met you September 2017 in San Francisco. We were there for a crypto conference. We had lunch with you.
Right.
And we're like, oh man, because back then you're that was when you were kind of getting discovered, right? Because you had been raising for your token sale, and we ended up investing, and everyone knows the rest is history. In December, when you launched, you were one of the most popular projects in December, and obviously one of the best investments that our team made, and lots of other people did, right? So it was Christmas in December 2017. Now, to kind of change topic,